Some wounds don't bleed. Grief is that quiet ache, it shows up uninvited. It sits beside you in the morning, walks with you in silence, and lays beside you at night. You smile in public, you cry in places no one sees you. Today's episode is not about forgetting, it's about remembering with grace. It's for those who are still here, not because it's easy, but because you've chosen to keep going. My name is Aihao Victor, and today let's talk about grieving without losing yourself. Today's episode is deeply personal and sacred. It's titled Still Here, a conversation for those navigating the long, lonely path of grief. If you ever lost someone, if your world stood still while the rest keep moving, this episode is for you. Today we're going to be talking about grief, and I'm going to be sharing some personal experience with you. Let's listen to this song and then we'll come back.
Grief came like a storm with no goodbye. Left your heart beneath a heavy sky. They said time heals, but they never knew some wounds stay tender, they breathe in you. You've been waking up with empty hands, trying to live what you don't understand. The bed still feels too wide, too cold, too long. You whisper their name just to stay strong, but you're still here, breathing through the pain, holding on through fire, walking through the rain. Your tears may fall, but they won't define the strength that's quietly keeping you alive. You're still here, and that means grace. Healing has begun, even in this place. Try to return to work, to plans, to calls, but your laughter echoes against the walls. The business failed, the spark went dim. You keep on fighting, though hope feels slim. You loved and lost, you tried and cried. You questioned your faith and sometimes lied. But love is not gone, it just changed form. It breathes in your heart, it keeps you warm. And when the silence feels too loud and your courage hides beneath the clouds, remember this, even through despair, God has never stopped being there. You're still here, breathing through the pain, holding on through fire, walking through the rain. Your tears may fall, but they won't define the strength that's quietly keeping you alive. You're still here, and that means grace. Healing has begun, even in this place. Take your time, grief is not weakness. You are not broken, you are becoming. It's okay to rest, it's okay to cry, it's okay not to know. I just don't let your heart forget. You're still meant to live, you're still here. The storm will clear, what's gone in life is still held near. Every tear is planting peace, every breath is new release. The pain won't last, the night will fade, and joy will find the road you've made. My friend, don't rush your healing. Breathe. Talk to someone who cares. Walk, pray, write, sing. Even if it's one small step, take it. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means remembering without breaking. You are still here for a reason. And one day soon, you'll smile again. Not because the pain is gone, but because peace has finally come.
Welcome back. Yes, grief is natural, it's the price of love. But what happens when grief becomes your identity? You stop showing up for life, you detach from joy, you exist but don't truly live. You are alive but not living. You are here but not whole. Grief doesn't just visit, it settles. It lingers in our mornings, echoing in our silence, and sometimes it overstays. Some years ago, I was a victim of maternal mortality. And sincerely, grief becomes my identity. Nothing matters to me anymore. My philosophy at that time was, of what use is planning for tomorrow when no one has the guarantee of seeing tomorrow? And to make matter worse, the next year I lost my elder brother again. And I remember sometimes walking on the streets and I have to look for a corner to enter just to shed tears. It was that bad. My pillows were soaked at night. I go to places seeing people laughing and sometimes I get angry. Why are they laughing? They don't know what I'm going through. I felt like carrying a badge, announcing my pain everywhere I go. But one day, I realized that I'm still here and I have to live my own life. So, forgetting is not about you no longer care for the dead. Oh no, you still care for them. You carry them in your hearts. You carry them wherever you go. But now you carry them with grace. You carry them with love, not with pain. Because if you carry them with pain, it will affect your own life. It will completely affect your existence. You will not be able to do anything. You will just be here, but you are not living. So what do? You carry them wherever you go with love. You cherish the moment that you have spent together. You are still here. You still have reasons why you have to live. There are some people that are still looking forward to you. There are some people whose destiny are connected to you. And you have to live up for them. You have to live up for yourself. You have to live up for those whose destinies are connected to you. It is very important. We can't stop grieving. We can't stop grieving. We can't stop grieving our loved ones. They've been part of us. They've seen us through difficulties in life. We want them to be here as long as we think we can. But the truth is that we don't even have that power to keep anybody here. So when it is time for anyone to go, we just have to lose them. We have to release them. We have to let them go. And because we're still here, we need to do everything that is within our power, to make sure that we're still here. I've seen people who, due to grieving, lost out in business, lose their job. I mean, once you see them, you know that something is wrong with them. But the fact is that, yes, it's painful to lose a loved one, but what's important is you're still here and you need to continue to live the life because you also matter. So I want you to listen to the next song. That song will also bless you. And then when I come back, we will conclude. Thank you.
Yeah, when the storm is over and the pain won't fade, you got the power, don't be afraid. Every scar you carry is a sign you've survived. Now it's time to bring your dreams back to life. Take charge, own your story, make it bright. Rebuild your life, your future's inside. Rise again, you were born to shine. Take charge, wanna rebuild your life. Own
I said earlier, this is an emotional podcast for me to do. Having been a victim of maternal mortality and the next year lost my elder brother, it was very painful. It was a very difficult moment of my life. Very, very difficult moment of my life. Very, very difficult. Maybe you've said it should be over by now. I'm tired of pretending I'm okay. I smile for them, but I'm emptied inside. Let me tell you something. Grieving is not weakness. Not at all. Grieving is not weakness. The issue is staying stuck in grieving. We're allowed to grieve. We should grieve. There is no timeline for grieving. That's one ironic part of life. There is no timeline for grieving. And what worked for A may not work for B. So it's difficult to prescribe a method of healing to anyone in particular. You just need to speak out. You need to talk to people. You need to see a therapist. One of the dangerous things I did to myself was just to close up. People around saw me as a very strong man. They saw me as somebody who is very strong that needed no help. But deep down inside of me, I needed all the help in this world. Unfortunately, the people that even came around to help ended up exploiting me. I became vulnerable, in the hands of people that, come around to, stay around and all of those stuff. That's life for you. People will take advantage of your vulnerability. And how long you stay in that situation of vulnerability determine how long they're going to exploit you. So it's okay to grieve. There's no timeline to grieve, but you are still here. There's still life to believe. There's still light waiting to rise in your morning. There's still a purpose for your pain. Yes, there's a purpose for your pain. In one of the previous podcasts, we talk about how the lessons from the rough road, should be used for the future. It's very important. We all learn lessons, from our pain, from issues of life. Yes, that person is gone. It's gone, and there is nothing you and I can do to bring back that person. So the earlier we come to that, we get to that moment that we are still here, and there's a reason why we are here, and then we have to live our own life. Sincerely, I've been in that situation. I know how difficult it is. I know how painful it is. But at the end of the day, you just realize that you spend more than enough time grieving. You spend more than enough time grieving. And nobody should spend more than enough time, because time waits for no one. Yes, you are still here, and it's not by accident. You are still here, not by mistake, not as a leftover, but as someone still choosing, still called for purpose. God is not finished with you. Your grief is not the end of your story. If you are breathing, you are still becoming. And if you are still becoming, then there is hope. So let's close with this affirmation. I want you to repeat after me. I am still here. I'm allowed to feel. I'm allowed to heal. Grief is a sign of love, not weakness. My healing doesn't mean I've forgotten. It means I've chosen to live, even while remembering. I carry the pain, but I also carry strength. One breath at a time, one day at a time, I arise. Thank you very much for listening to this podcast. Share with people around you. You don't know who might need it. You don't know who this might help. If you need help, if you are stuck in a place of grief, kindly reach out to us, and we can see what we will do together to take you out of that prolonged moment of grief. Thank you very much. See you during the next podcast. Cheers.